Next up, the Unite Show goes on location to bring to its viewers a chance to experience foods and cultures of our area they may not have otherwise been familiar with, hence our show's title, Unite. In uniting our community together, celebrating the great things happening in and around the community, let's go to 183rd Street in Cerritos and a little gem of a restaurant called the Pinoy Bistro, where I will show you a glass of melon juice created from melon imported from the Philippines and a dessert called Halo Halo. The Unite Show likes to get out and about, and so tonight we are in the city of Cerritos looking to sample some Filipino cuisine. Of course, I am Jim Keating, and with me is Deepa Shah. How are you this evening, Deepa?
I'm good, Jim. How are you?
Excellent. Work and school stuff's been fine?
It's been great, yeah.
Have you been making up any new recipes? I think the last one was the pear spinach salad.
That's a good memory, Jim. Yeah, I have something whipped up for you later.
Like what?
It's going to be a surprise, but it's going to be nutritious and it's going to be tasty.
All right. I mean, yeah. No, I always look forward to those segments, and especially the cooking time. It's always good fun. So this should be kind of fun this evening, having a chance to sample Filipino cuisine. Have you had a chance to you sampled much Filipino food before?
You know, Jim, I actually haven't because I don't actually eat meat. I'm vegetarian, so I always thought, I didn't know if I had a lot of options. Right. But I do know that there are some, and I'm excited to try them today.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it will be fun, and I think it's going to be a learning experience for both of us. In addition to the aspect of just food, we'll have a chance to kind of get to know a little bit about the Filipino culture and its origins and all those kinds of things. So I think us and the people at home, that's you guys, are really going to be looking forward to this segment and more to come as we get out and about this wild region that we live in and all the various cultures that are here that are united together, much like the Unite Show. With me, of course, is the owner of the Pinoy Bistro, where we are currently, Jerome Pinawan. Good evening, Jerome.
Good evening.
How many years have you been owner of the Pinoy Bistro?
About 2 years. We opened in October 2005.
Excellent. Now, having grown up in Cerritos, I know that there's always been a very strong Filipino presence here, and it seems as time has gone by, there's been more and more restaurants.
Yeah, actually in Cerritos, there's like 7 or 8 Filipino restaurants. So competition is tough.
I was thinking that's a lot of competition. Do you find that different restaurants kind of specialize in different maybe regions or different levels of food between like finer dining or faster service?
Right. Well, actually, I believe there's only like 3 fine dining Filipino restaurants in Cerritos, and Pinoy Bistro is one of them.
Yes, excellent, excellent. Well, what made you decide to go into the restaurant business?
Well, actually, that's my wife's idea.
Oh, good one, good one. And so far, so good?
Well, yeah, we're getting there.
You actually made it past, from what I understand, the big landmark, which is year one. My understanding is 90% of restaurants fold after the first year. Since you're in year 2, statistically, that's pretty good.
Right, and we're getting strong, and we're thinking of expanding in the near future.
All right, excellent. Now, the Philippines, for those who maybe aren't aware, my understanding is it's not necessarily one solid country as much as a chain of islands in the South Pacific.
That's right. Philippines is actually composed of like 7,000 islands.
Just 7,000?
That's a lot.
I know. I kid, and I imagine that different islands have different sub-dialects, but the most spoken language is Tagalog, right?
That's correct. Actually, my wife came from the north, and she speaks different dialect that I totally.
You're like, what do you talk? I don't know. I don't. What are you saying to me? I don't get it.
Sell me, and that got no clue.
Excellent. And so. I'm thinking about the cuisine that Pinoy Bistro has kind of created. How would you describe it to maybe someone who's unfamiliar with Filipino cuisine?
Well, actually, Filipino cuisine influenced by Malay. As Philippines was under Spain like 300 plus years, 350 years. I'm guessing. So pre-Hispanic times, we've been trading with China, Japan, Middle Eastern countries, which influence the cuisine. And under Spain, they bring all these spices, makes the food really great.
So you kind of think of Filipino food as a combination between maybe a Spanish cuisine and Far Eastern, Japanese, Chinese, and things like that.
Correct. You could say that the cuisine is actually truly where the East meet the West.
And on that, I think we're ready to sample some. So stick around, and we will be right back with a chance to meet the chef and sample some delicious Filipino cuisine. Here we are with Chef Benji Garcia. He and Jerome are going to take us through some of the dishes here at the Pinoy Bistro. We're going to start off with an appetizer. What's the name of this dish?
That was Filipino name is lumpia.
And what's inside lumpia?
That was ground meat and meat vegetable.
Delicious, delicious. Would this be considered an appetizer or a main type of dish?
That was considered appetizer.
Excellent. All right, great. And this next dish is...
That's a chicken barbecue on bamboo skewer.
Now, is that a specifically Filipino, or do we see that in other cultures as well?
Well, I think that's a little bit of American influence, with the Filipino touch.
Delicious, delicious. All right. All right. Now this looks to be like it's a noodle-based dish.
Yeah, that's what we call pancit, and there's a lot of, as you could see, Chinese influence in that dish. And basically, we have shrimp, some meat, topping of egg, and it's very delicious.
Is this a dish that would be eaten as a side to a main course, or would this be considered a main course?
Well, it could be a side and a main course, depending on how your day's going, I guess.
All right, all right. Now this looks like a burrito. Is this the burrito? This is the Filipino burrito?
No, that was fresh lumpia. They call it the vegetable lumpia.
So it's filled with vegetables. It looks like maybe carrots and...
That was with carrots, jicama, and celery.
Vegetarian.
I'm excited.
And we have a sweet peanut sauce.
Ooh, that sounds like
that's really great.
I would just like to eat that just by itself. I'm thinking that sounds delicious. All right. All right. A big plate of meat.
Right. This is what we call crispy pata. And pata is actually a Spanish term. This is a dish came from Spain. It's really succulent inside. It's really tasty.
You look pretty excited about the
Right,
old...
I'm ready to
You're
eat.
really ready to go.